Hey YouTube, Gametainment1 here, also known as GT now for short, because I'm saying Gametainment1 a lot kind of gets tiring and boring, so I want to change up the intro a bit. So GT here, and today I'll have a deck profile, and sorry for the late updates, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, but my point is I haven't been updating my YouTube lately, because then I haven't been having much videos ever since the Extreme Victory sneak peek. But before I get on with the deck profile, as you notice, my channel got a bit like upgraded. As you can see, my logo right here. So I want to make a big shout out to Asian Player 93 for making me this logo. He's a pretty cool guy. Oh, yeah, sorry. He's a pretty cool guy, and he makes logos, as you can see. So go check him out, subscribe to him, and you can message him and he can make you logos as well. So now on with the deck profile. We'll start off with 3 Grapha, boss monster of the deck, 3 Snow. Basically when she's discarded, you can search for any Darkworld cards, and yes, any Darkworld cards, so that includes spells or traps, or well, they don't have traps for Darkworlds, I believe, but you can also search for your spells as well that have Darkworlds in it. So add 1 Darkworld card, as you can see. 3 Brow. It's a level 3 fiend, and it's kind of like the draw engine of the deck, you can say. So, because then if he's discarded, you get a draw card, and it's an extra Darkworld card to bounce him off to the hand to special your boss monster out. Next we have 2 Beige, so when he's discarded, you can special summon him, so basically just to add in a bit of swarming power, so just to swarm off the field and bring out monsters faster. Next we have 2 Fabled Raven. Not really the heart and soul of the deck like what most people would say, but basically when you have this card out, you can discard any amount of cards. So the good thing about it is that it's a tuner, so you can synchro with it, and you can discard any amount of cards. So basically it's a monster with a built-in effect that allows you to discard as much as you want, and it gains a level as well, and it gains the attack, and it's a tuner, so you can always synchro with it as well. Next we have 3 tour guides. I know they're really expensive right now, but I think they might go up since Darkworlds are gonna come out like next month, I believe, but like somewhere in the middle of October. So tour guides might get up again, even though the rulings changed for the XYZ summon. So 3 tour guides. They can get out your 1 Sangan, and Sangan can search out for your Brow or your Ravens or another tour guide. So tour guide can give you the option to summon a Sangan, another tour guide, or your Brow. That's what's good about this deck. Like tour guide can summon you more options, unlike other decks where you only get an extra copy or a Sangan. So this is kind of what makes Darkworld a more special deck, you can say. So let's get on with the spells. 2 dualities to thin up the deck and search for missing pieces. 3 the Gates of Darkworld. This is basically the field spell of the deck, and I know that MST is at 3, so you should use them wisely, I guess, or use them as fast as possible depending on your playing style. But when you have a dead hand and you need to drop these cards, you have to play this like before your opponent kills it with MST. Next we have 2 Darkworld dealings, basically upstart goblins of the deck, but you get pluses off this card because of the monsters. When you're discarded, they get additional effects, so basically you don't lose anything at all, and you don't get any pluses because then the monsters have an effect. So basically, like if you discarded Snow with it, you basically get a Darkworld card. So the Darkworld card would replace Snow. So basically, you don't lose anything, and it's like an Upstart Goblin, and your opponent doesn't gain any life points, and your deck thins up a bit. Next, we have one Darkworld Lightning. I've been trying out one, I guess, but not much people play back rows these days now, other than chainable ones. So I don't really think Darkworld Lightning would be that great of a card. So just playing one would be good, I guess. Next, we have one card destruction to drop your whole hand. You can always set your cards or play the cards you want to keep before you discard them all, and keep all the cards that you want to discard in your hands, like Grapha, so you can destroy a card. And next we have Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Reborn, the power cards. One Foolish Burial. Your main target would be Grapha, I guess, because then there's no other monsters in the deck that you would drop to the graveyard other than Grapha, because then you want to bring out a 2700 or 3000 if you have Gate on the field, beat her onto the field by bouncing a small Darkworld monster. So I guess your only target is Grapha, but overall Foolish is still a good card. Next one, Mind Control. You have variety of levels, I guess. They don't have a rank 8 yet, but that'll be cool if they do. So you have level 4s, level 3s, and you even have level 2. Well, Raven can be level 5 or any level actually, as long as you discard for its level, for its effect. So overall you have many variety of levels. So Mind Control can help you XYZ summon or Synchro summon, so it's a really good card. One MST, I don't really have enough room to play 2 MST since I'm playing that one Darkworld Lightning, so one MST can be good. We have one Solemn Judgment, negates anything. Next we have 2 Deck Devastation Virus and 1 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Basically, these cards, when you play them this format, when you tribute your Grapha, it hurts your opponent a lot. The fact that most people these days are playing Agents, so it will kill all their Shine Balls or kill all their Earth or stuff like that. Yeah, so they'll all hit the grave. But the only thing you would have to worry about then is probably their Christia or Hyperion. And if you're playing TG agents, it will also hurt the TG monsters as well since they're below 1500, and it can kill their tour guides as well. So it's a pretty good card. And Eradicator would be the spell or trap one, so you gotta decide whether you choose spells or traps. So since most people don't play traps, you would most likely choose spells, so they can get rid of their spells. But the good thing is that when they try to get rid of your Grapha while it's on the field, you can always chain these and then wreck them with these cards. So these are pretty good cards. I'm not sure, but I honestly think that Darkworld might top the next YCS. I don't know, but like I think it's a really good deck, and it could possibly be tier 1. Like possibly, I don't know. Because then there's a lot of Dark Hate cards like Consecrated Light and stuff like that, and DD Crow and Macro, so that's what hurts this deck a lot. It's like Dark Hate and Macro. So it depends, like if there's a good side deck that can actually have like an answer to those threats. Next we have one Trap Dust Shoot, really good card this format. One Mind Crush. Most decks these days search out, like even this deck searches out, to be honest. Like we played 3 Snow, we played Tour Guide, we played like Tour Guide gets a Sangan most likely, so we have Snow searches, we have Sangan search, we have Duality, and yeah, so a lot of searches, and so it'd be good against like a mirror match or against agents as well, since they search off with their Earth and they play Duality. Like most decks this format would search a lot, so Mind Crush is good. I'm not playing 2, it's because that like not all decks will search. Like there will be some decks that are out there that won't search, like anti-meta or stun decks or something like that. I don't know, but like some decks don't search, so you don't always like need this in every duel you play. Next we have one bottomless trap hole, and lastly one torrential tribute, just for monster removal. Side deck is BLS, two Lilas, Raikou, and Valor. You can always side out your cards and stuff like that to bring out BLS. We have the extra MST to get rid of Macro. We have Nobleman to get rid of Gravekeepers. Double Smashing Ground. One Chain Disappearance against Agents. The second Mind Crush in case if you're facing a deck that really does searches. And Wild Tornado against Macro. I'll go through the extra deck real quickly. Like, you guys can just take a look at it. It's like basic stuff, really. I'll let you guys take a look. And that's about it. So, peace out.